Welcome to our channel, where we share inspiring stories of people who have found their way to Islam. Today we have Leela, and we will share her remarkable journey to Islam.
I'm from Mexico. My mom and dad are from Mexico. I was raised in California, small town Santa Barbara. I was been there my whole life. My family are Catholic, like generations of Catholic. But at the age of 13, I left the Catholic Church. I didn't understand it. I would go to the nuns and I would say, I don't want to confess to the priest. And they said, don't be insolent. I would go to the priest and I said, why can't nuns get married? Why can't you get married? It's natural. And they said, you're being insolent. So I just had it. And my mom would drop me off in the front of the church and I would go to the back and I started going to different denominations. I was a Pentecostal. I was a born-again Christian. I was a Jehovah's Witness. I was a Christian Scientist. Literally, I was just looking. At 13, I was looking for something that was missing in my life.
Leela was born and raised in a non-Muslim Catholic family, and she grew up with a lot of questions about faith and spirituality. She explored different religions, but nothing seemed to resonate with her. As she grew older, she became increasingly disillusioned with the materialism and superficiality of the world around her. She felt a deep sense of emptiness, like something was missing. And once she asked a nun that, why don't you marry? Then again she said that, I don't want to confess my sins before a priest. And the nun replied that you are being insolent. The word insolent, that played the very great role, the vital role in her conversion to Islam. Then one day, she met a Muslim friend at university who was wearing scarf or hijab. She asked her that, do you have cancer in your head? She said no. Okay, then why are you wearing the scarf or hijab? She said, no. This is part of my identity, my cultural identity, my religious identity. I am a Muslim. That's why I'm wearing hijab. I do not have the cancer. That was the thing that hit me, Leela said.
At the age of 17, I went to the University of San Francisco, and I met an American lady with a scarf. And I said, are you okay? She said, yeah. I said, do you have cancer? She said, no. Why would you say that? And I said, well, your scarf, you're hiding your bald head. She said, no, I'm a Muslim. And when she said Muslim, I went, and she said, why do you say that? And I said, I know about Islam. She said, what do you know? And I said, I see them hitting themselves and the blood going. And she said, no, that's not Islam. She gave me books, she gave me cassettes. And I was shocked. I never realized how beautiful the religion was. So one time I was at the university and I was running late for class. And I was in my bicycle. And this was later, like around 7:30. And it was dark. And I was just running in my bicycle. And I was thinking about Islam. And I was thinking about all the other religions. And I had that, how am I doing the right thing? Because I was ready to convert.
She went back to her house and she was continuously thinking about her Muslim friends, her hijabian girl. One thing more she said to a Muslim girl, that I know about Islam. The Muslim girl asked that, what do you know about Islam? She replied arrogantly that Islam is all about oppression of women. That was a misconception, that was the stereotype that Western media always associate with Muslim women. That hijabian girls, they are oppressed, they are suppressed, they do not have right to go outside, they do not have right to get education, they do not have right to do anything. In fact, they do everything, but within certain limitations which Islamic teachings or Islamic ideology imposes on them, and they feel very comfort whenever they feel or whenever they follow the teachings of Islam, the teachings, the boundaries of Islam, they feel very comfort and peaceful and secure as well. And then her Muslim friends, they just gifted her a Quran, a copy of Quran, English copy of Quran. She stumbled upon a Quran and she opened it and, and read a verse that spoke directly to her heart. It was like a light bulb moment. She knew she had found what she was searching for.
Back to my American friend, Miriam, and I said, I want to be a Muslim. And then she said, read more about it. So I read Surah Al-Maryam, and that was it. I just knew if women had such a high degree in Islam, I wanted to be part of that. I could see that Islam has made me a better person, gave me more patience, I'm more sympathetic, I have more empathy for people. If someone asked me to borrow money, I said, I'm giving the money, I'm going to but I give it as a gift. I don't expect it back, although I'm not telling the person that, because it's their responsibility. I never would have thought of doing this 30 years ago. I want my money, where's my money? It's gone, it's all that's gone. Materialistic things aren't that important anymore.
She began to learn more about Islam, and the more she learned, the more she fell in love with it. The teachings, the principles, the sense of community, everything resonated with her.